We've finally done it, you guys. At the end of week 5, I am ranked number 1 in the league, with Ryan, the team that was previously tied with us at 4-0, ended up losing his week 5 game to the Cleveland Escavaliers, who, ironically enough, is the team we face this week. So is the Cleveland Escavaliers, coached by AAA Battery, going to earn the new title of the Winning Streak Slayer? We're going to have to find out. I'm not going to let this title go without a fight, though. As you can see, looking at my my stats here, like I said, 5-0, 13 differential. Every member on the team has gotten at least one knockout, which I'm pretty excited for. I don't think any other team has that going on for them. I think most teams didn't even use every member, let alone get a KO with every member. Then again, a lot of these teams have probably traded, so that would make sense. I haven't traded anyone because I've been satisfied with my team, very satisfied. This is one of the best teams I think I've ever drafted in the PBF. But yeah, this week, like I said, I go up against my buddy AAA Battery, aka coach of the Cleveland Escavaliers, and he's got a very threatening team containing Mega Tyranitar, Tapu Fini, Ferrothorn, Alolan Marowak, Doublade, Statland, Quagsire, Landorus Eye, which I don't even understand why it's allowed, Crobat, Scrafty, and Gourgeist. He's got like multiple ghost types, multiple dark types. He's got pivots in like Ferrothorn, Tapu Fini. Just a very annoying team that is going to be... It was annoying to prep for, and it's probably going to be even more annoying to play against. As you can see, he's won quite a few of his games so far. Like I said, defeated Ryan, ended his winning streak. I'm hopefully not going to let him do the same to me. And to prevent that, I have this team built. So looking at his team, I immediately knew I wanted a choice banded Garchomp. I thought I wanted Adamant, but being able to outspeed Landorus by 1 point, I figured was pretty invaluable. The rest of his team is kind of slow, with this actually being the fastest, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Crobat, okay. And then, like, Mega T-Tar can Dragon Dance up, Landorus Eye can Rock Polish up, but I think Garchomp Jolly Banded is going to do very nicely this game. I fiddled around with the moveset. I knew I wanted Earthquake because it 2-hit KOs Tapu Fini, I think, and maybe even Ferrothorn, though I do also have Fire Fang for Ferrothorn. I thought about Poison Jab too for Fini, but Earthquake is like just as strong, if I'm not mistaken. So for the final two moves, I have Outrage and Dragon Claw. Just if I want to lock myself into a Dragon move, I can decide, which one I want. I also had Stealth Rocks on here, but I don't ever want to put myself in a position where I'm locked into something that I can't handle, potentially setting up Mega T-Tar or Landorus. So, no Stealth Rocks on my Banded Garchomp. So, yeah. Now here I got my rocker, my Mamoswine Focus Sash, with the moves Ice Shard, Freeze Dry, Earthquake, and Stealth Rock. Enough speed for max speed. Okay, I speed tie with Stoutland, but that has Sand Rush most likely if he brings it, so he'll probably outspeed me anyway. I forget what the speed was for. It might have been max speed Scrafty? I can't remember. Might have been Marowak? I don't remember. But I know it has enough speed for something on this team, and then the rest in special attack to pump up my freeze dries. I'll most likely try to get up rocks as often as possible, just to put things in KO range of my other attacks. But I think preserving my sash, if possible, is better than getting up rocks, if that makes sense. So like, Stealth Rocks are important, but they're not more important than my Focus Sash Mamoswine, if that makes sense. Now here I got my Scizor. Adamant max attack, enough speed for speed creeping Tapu Fini, because when Scizor Mega evolves, it's up to like 209, I think, just in case, you know, Fini's trying to speed creep, or whatever. I have Bullet Punch, Swords Dance, Roost, and even Toxic that I can hopefully wear it down with. I thought about giving it a little more speed, just, you know, to make it more likely that I outspeed it, but if he invests more in speed, that means Garchomp, I think, is a guaranteed 2-hit KO with Earthquake. So I'm fine if he does that. I would prefer him to be like min speed, that way I can, you know, potentially set up on it if it doesn't have Haze. And if it does, provided he doesn't burn me, which he shouldn't be able to do in Misty Terrain. And if Misty Terrain goes away, I do have this Toxic that I can wear it down with. It's also for the Quagsire here, which I'm expecting him to bring, and I'm expecting it to be Water Absorb, since I have kind of like a rain team, you know. So yeah, there's Scizor. Now I got a Specs Wishy-Washy. Wishy-Washy did really well in my previous battle. I'm hoping to reenact its performance once again. I originally had Expert Belt, so I could switch up between moves, and I had Choice Specs on this Magnezone, but I wanted to swap these, which I'll explain once I get to Magnezone. So just, you know, modest max special attack, max HP with Scald, HP Fire for Ferrothorn, Ice Beam for like his Flyers and I guess Quagsire, and then U-turn for Initiative. Not much to say there. And then my Delphox, I debated so much about this. I thought about giving it a Sash, I thought about giving it Low Kick, thought about giving it Hidden Power Ice, but I think I finally settled on this moveset. Flamethrower for Ferrothorn, Grass Knot for Quagsire, Dazzling Gleam for Scrafty, and Foul Play for the Marowak, which means that the only real switch-ins are Tapu Fini takes hardly anything from Grass Knot. Same with Mega Tyranitar. It takes quite a bit. I don't think it's quite a 2-hit KO though, but it's still pretty strong. So yeah, this is the moveset. I'm hoping to catch the Marowak most likely though, with the Foul Play. I think that'll be pretty cool. Also Dazzling Gleam for Scrafty. Should be, you know, some cool stuff. HP Ice without a Life Orb was able to OHKO Landorus, which I thought about, you know, taking advantage of because I do outspeed Landorus with my speed tier on Delphox. But I have other options for Landorus, like Priority, just outspeeding it regularly and doing heavy damage. So I figured this would give me the best options all around. I am, like I said, walled kind of by Tapu Fini and to a lesser extent Mega Tyranitar, but I think this handles the rest of his team pretty nicely. And then finally I got this Magnezone, which like I said was originally Specs, but I also originally had Hidden Power Fire for Ferrothorn. I decided I didn't like that because I would lock myself into HP Fire and then this could come in and set up. So I decided I'd go Analytic with HP Ground. That way I could hit potentially incoming Marowak, because, you know, Marowak kind of walls this thing unless I don't have HP Ground. And if I do and I catch it on the switch, it's a guaranteed OHKO with modest Analytic. Expert Belt. Enough speed for, what is this, Fini? Oh, max speed Marowak. So even if I don't catch it on the switch, Flash Cannon into HP Ground, I believe, is a guaranteed OHKO. Maybe not if it's like bulky, because I think I was calcing for max speed. I don't know. But I do like this combination of moves. Like I said, I was debating HP Fire for Ferrothorn to trap it, but I didn't like that. I thought about HP Grass, which I'm still actually kind of debating for Quagsire, because like a lot of my team handles Marowak, and I'm not sure he's even going to bring it with like my ground types and my water types. But he might... I was actually thinking of putting a knockoff on my scissor too, which I completely forgot about when I made this. Yeah, I was brainstorming a while back. Thought about putting knockoff to deal with the Marowak, but yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I might change it at last minute again before the battle. But I think I'm good with this and this. It's either HP Grass on this to deal with Quagsire and Toxic, or HP Ground to deal with Marowak and Toxic to deal with Quagsire, or HP Grass to deal with Quagsire and Knockoff to deal with Marowak. I'm not sure which it would be better overall. I think Knockoff might actually not be bad on Scizor, because I can knock off Feeney's leftovers instead of waiting for the thing to go down and then Toxicing it. That might not be a bad idea, because then I could switch up my Magnezone, give it like more bulk, not have to worry too much about speed. Yeah, I might change that up, but for the most part, this is pretty much the team. Like I said, it's probably going to be very annoying because he has a lot of pivots for like my hard hitters and like my type combinations. I got Dragon, he's got Feeney, I got Ground, he's got Crobat, I got Water, he's got Ferrothorn. So just, if I play, it's hard to explain, but I think it's matched up pretty nicely for both of us. Like, I'm not bringing Rain. I didn't even mention that. He has, like, a Sand team with Tyranitar, Stoutland. And, I guess that's it. But I don't even know if he'll, like, capitalize on that. He might fear me bringing Rain, but I'm not bringing Rain because I don't think Pelipper really helps too much. So, yeah, this is the team I'm ultimately bringing. Like I said, I might switch some moves on my Scizor and my Magnezone. But yeah, this is the team for the most part. Hopefully it'll do well. If I don't, then looks like AAA Battery will reveal himself as the undefeated Slayer. Or as the Slayer of the undefeated. So we'll see if that happens. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to it as much as we are. Either way, thank you for watching and have a good day.